What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at 90 Pedri, the road to the final. Barcelona in the Champions League. Have they got the chance to do anything? Can we get at least a +1? I feel like that could be the case. They have got Napoli in the next round, so there is a chance. Obviously, when you want to look at the additional information, this is what you want to go for the upgrade. So win or draw first knockout game after this campaign launch. So if they do in their next match beat or draw against Napoli, he will get 1. If they do manage to go through to the quarters, then he'll get another 1. And yada yada. Whether I think Barcelona will go all the way is, in my opinion, unlikely. That being said, they have done him quite nicely. Tiki-taka, which is the Barcelona style, and then incisive pass, which is absolutely perfect. He's a 4-star, which I believe he was prior to this with his Centurions one, and he has just been added the incisive pass. He had tiki-taka already, can be centre mid or cam, and in terms of stats from right now, at the minute we're at 840 for the price, which is inflated because he is upgradable. He has got the 84 pace, which is a +2. He's had +1 on everything else and a +2 on the physicality. When it comes to his playstyles, we've got long ball, we've got technical, rapid, first touch and relentless. He looks a decent card. Whether he'd be worth the 840 will always depend on how far do you think they're going to go. Whenever it comes to any cards like this, it is totally down to what you think they can do. If they don't win, they don't get no upgrade, his price plummets. Whether they go through, that's going to be a big upgrade for him. In terms of the stats themselves, if I'm looking from just a perspective of looking at the card, pace is okay. You're definitely going to want something to increase that. Shooting, not great. Passing, very good. Dribbling, very good. Defending, not as good. And then the physicality is okay at a minimum. So realistically, he's going to be more of the passing, dribbling midfielder. He's not really going to be up front shooting, and he's not going to be at the back heavily defending. Are you looking for gift cards, game keys and more? Head over to U7Buy for a variety of cards you can get today. From PSN, Steam, all the way to Xbox. With huge amounts of price variations. Check the link in the description for cheap, reliable digital cards for you right now. This is where I want him, kind of getting this ball away. That's going to be the absolute key for him. As we try and fake, double fake myself to be honest. Looking on the inside, lovely little bit of movement. Can we get it back to him? In the middle. Get it in the middle. Ronaldinho with a finesse. Ooh, keeper nearly getting it. What he's going to be brilliant at is not any of the actual fundamentals of defending or attacking. It is going to be bringing the ball out, getting that play. Maybe this is where, unfortunately, the perfect scenario would be. I mean, if he was going to score, he's going to score that. But in terms of that, naturally, it's not going to happen all the time. Like that most definitely is a fluke more than anything. He is predominantly going to be based around getting the pass, getting it out wide, getting it through the middle, up top. You're going to be playing through like this, getting that little ball inside. Neymar going for it. Little one. Pele playing. Back into Pedri. He's going to be that agility type who's going to be able to hopefully fake the defenders out that little bit as we find the opening. He's going to find the shot. I'm making him look all right here. I feel like the opponent definitely is in over his head with Pedri, but in terms of normal play, he's not going to do that every game. I guarantee I could do 5 other matches and he doesn't score any of them as Neymar goes for the diamond. Did he get a... Oh, okay. Has he got any free kicks? Pedri. 73. That's not going to happen, is it? See if Ronaldinho could just make this nice and free. That's good angle. It's good angle. It's beautiful. Is that the game? That's the game. But Pedri, it's a good start. Now wait for the second match. Maybe not. Right then, let's give him a go then. So like I was saying, until... Well, what is this guy doing? Is he just passing? That's a different way of doing it. Just pass. But that's what Pedri's going to be good at, to be honest. That's probably going to be the best part of the game is faking out, getting the passes across. Probably keeping it on the floor might be better for him, but I feel like his passing's definitely on a certain elite level as we're trying to go here. Can we find one more? Back into Pedri. We want to find that third. But also the one thing to remember, I feel like I've seen a lot on Twitter about them not being packable. There's like 0.7% chances. Remember that last time, especially in the road to the knockout, they did a huge amount, maybe not straight away, but a huge amount of guaranteed road to the knockout cards. in packs, in a campaign pack. So imagine that's going to come as well. Dribbling wise is absolutely phenomenal with him. He's really, really good with that left stick. That's going to be a big selling point for him. Like I say, the only problem I have with him is going to be that secondary nature, not being able to kind of have them shots at such a good level, especially with the cards that we do have out. That's going to be absolutely massive to kind of not have in comparison to the cards that we have seen in Team of the Year, which, yes, you're not going to compare them to in terms of price. Looking for that opening if we can. Looking for the fake. Double fake. Oh, it's lovely. Little shimmy. Little shimmy! And I suppose if you are looking from like a Lincoln point of view, if you did, ooh, okay, we never could get that. If you did the Fire and Ice Gavi, one of them, then you are absolutely loving life. Look at that for a shot. I thought he was going to get a bit of a better finesse there. But if you did get Gavi, you've got Baude as a winter wild card. That's a really good card. Arejo's in this team at the moment, and he's phenomenal as a centre-back. Plus then Kayunde. There's a lot of good Barca lads, let alone Lewandowski up front. Great ball through. Ronaldinho looking for something. Little shimmy. Finds the finesse. Neymar's going to go for the seconds, and we don't get it in. But in terms of running back, he's positionally, he's there. Like I say, defending, I don't see him being the key CDM in this. That would be someone like a Cruz. He's just absolutely brilliant at it. I want him in this sort of kind of semicircle, constantly getting the ball just delivered to his feet, as passing-wise is absolutely brilliant. Everything else is subpar, I'd say, more than anything. And it's kind of just what we're known for, like, what we're known for, what Barca are known for. The Iniestas, the Xavis, they were never the defending masterclass in terms of FIFA, but in terms of passing and left stick dribbling was just brilliant going forward, as Ronaldinho is going to find something. The annoying part as well with like the upgrades just from like the +1s is, yes, we kind of already know, can we get that to him? We already know where them upgrades are going to go. It is going to be predominantly a lot of +1s, so it's not going to be anything crazy, but it would be really nice to have like maybe a lot more attacking bonuses. Maybe they kind of don't necessarily give him a crazy dribbling and passing boost, but maybe take that and give him like a +3 on shooting. That would be really cool, because if they were to manage to get the triple playstyle plus on him, then obviously a power shot or something to add to an attacking game would be phenomenal for him. Because like here, that would be the perfect zone to go for like a power shot. Obviously you'd want to have a little bit more room on spot. Ooh, he's gone for the attack here. Ooh, get it? No! He's always in that right spot there. Like, it's a beautiful outside the box. I haven't even got a custom tactic on him being there, but he's absolutely smashing that outside of the box. He is absolutely perfect. Gets the intercept. That could maybe be a good one for him. Intercept could be a really nice one to get as a third. We're talking like way in the future as well. I feel like he definitely would get a bigger upgrade by then. And it's the big thing with these cards, like especially the big names like Jesus, Leao, Cruz, even Kimmich to some extent. By the time we get to a Champions League final, I would expect them to have a way better card by then. Maybe not the triple play style plus, maybe they kind of leave that out for footies, which could be just before potentially, but I don't see them needing the biggest card upgrade as their kind of number one. We saw it last year. I'm pretty sure Modric had it. He already had his team of the season or something along them lines for a Real Madrid. They managed to get such a high rated from the Champions League, but already had a card there anyway. And let alone maybe having a better card from like a non-promo. Oh, get it. Get the little chip. Oh, he was close. We've already got to remember, there's evolutions in this game. By footies, I can imagine there's going to be some absolutely, nearly. There's going to be some absolutely mental evolutions. Like, you guarantee you'll see a triple play style plus. They've already started the doubles. We've already seen 99s, 98s. There's going to be some crazy cards, which, okay, don't screw this up now, which I can imagine will apply to even maybe 89 Pedri. Give him a double, triple play style plus, make him a 92. Barca get knocked out the Champions League, it's going to look an even better card then. And if we do get potentially a big shooting bonus, which is what we could see from a lot of these evolutions, that could be absolutely massive for him. We are not letting Vinny get this. Good lad, Pedri. Who said no defensive ability? Oh, that's a great ball. Olivia had the finish there. A finesse plus would have been perfect. So going into the overall form then, in terms of what we're looking at, price-wise, we've got him at 840 give or take, which to be honest is probably one of the cheaper ones. We've still got Cruz at 3 mil, Jesus at 264 for Leao. There's a big price for them. Like I say, in terms of the Champions League final, it isn't for a while. So we've got a lot of upgrades that are in the future. The only two that he can get relatively close is going to be the first win or draw and obviously the quarterfinal qualifier. So they are two that he could get within the next 2 games. Then he goes on to semi-final, final and winning it. So I would say you're looking at a 92 as a perspective at the moment. If they do lose that, then this price shots down because the double play style plus is nice, but we are getting more and more cards with it. So it's not becoming now a big deal. I really thought that the team of the years would have been at least the only ones with a double for at least maybe 1 or 2 promos after. Going straight into it is mental, which I applaud. At least they're going in a right direction. Not everybody has them, like Nunez clearly was too OP to have 2. I don't know why, but most definitely that would have been a really nice one. But most of the Champions League, I think we're looking at Donnarumma obviously doesn't have one. Sule and Simons, and then kind of some of the bench. But when it comes to the names, they have got them. And I must admit, Pedri's decent enough. If we wanted to compare him to probably the only other person that is like perfect to compare to, we'll do both of them, is going to be Gavi. Gavi is literally the same. Bit of pace, loads of dribbling, loads of passing, no shooting, no defending. It's literally the same card when you look at it. You've got a 90 rated. Obviously, the double play style is going to be massive. You could have 2 incisive passes, but you would heavily rely on a DM. Pace-wise, the same. Shooting, very similar. Passing-wise, Gavi's ice card, much better. Dribbling, Pedri wins. Defending, Gavi wins again, to be honest, and then physicality isn't much there either. 4-star compared to your 4-5. He actually looks a decent card now in comparison to this, but then the obvious reason is he can be upgraded. Whether he will is going to be a big question. Napoli are definitely one to not just throw the towel aside. Now, in terms of kind of evolution side of stuff, I think Pedri can be in it. He has like a rock that can take him to 88 with a bit of a bonus. Nothing too crazy and no playstyle plus added. It's just the single tiki-taka that he's got already. I don't think the Centurions can go into one. But maybe, like other than dribbling, every other stat could definitely go into an evolution at some point. So that is something to look at as well. But I do think the price is a bit expensive at the moment. Whether we see the big drop with a guaranteed pack, more upgrades that come that are more easier to pack them is going to be a big question nonetheless. But a solid card. I wouldn't recommend him necessarily for a main team. Maybe a super sub and maybe for one in the future if you have him untradeable. Other than that, he's just a standard card. Xavi did it first.